Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope life is treating you good. Today, we're going to be doing the Houki clan and Shinden. This clan is actually really awesome. I actually really like this clan. So, the first skill you'll get is Wind Scythe. Now, two of the main skills you'll be, well, technically three of the main skills you'll be using until very late game are Wind Scythe, Great Wind Scythe, and Extreme Winds. And later in the video, I'll go over some really good potential combos you can do, and if you find any better, just make sure to let me know down in the comments for future reference if I ever pick this clan back up again. So, starting off your clan skill tree, or skill line, or whatever you want to call it, is Wind Scythe. You throw out a thin, low damage Wind Slice that allows you to, in some instances, combo extend, and is a really good combo ender move. You could do full M1 combo and knock them back with Wind Scythe, and then after you knock them back you can follow up with Wind Scythe, and then you could do a dash and then go into another combo like that, or you could just use it raw. I like to call it the Yasuo clan because some of the main skills you'll be using is Wind Scythe, Great Wind Scythe, Extreme Wind, and that's about it. Now, the next skill you get, or, well, technically, the next skill you get is Great Wind Scythe. It's a much bigger Wind Slice. It's much bigger than Wind Scythe. It does more damage, and the cooldown is just a tad bit longer, and it drains obviously more chakra. And the chakra drain also on Wind Scythe, it's fairly normal. It's not too high, it's not too low. You get your bang for your buck for it, considering what the move's worth. And it still holds up fairly well going into end game, I'd say. The next skill you can get is a branch skill, and it's called Sky Jump. It looks like this, and it allows you to jump higher. It allows you to jump really high. There's an upgrade for it called Plan Flexibility. It makes it so your jumps go higher, and that's why my jump went really high. Without it, I think you'd go not that high. You'd go decently high, I'd say. The next skill you would get is Extreme Winds, and Extreme Winds is 2 skill points. Extreme Winds is 2 skill points, and it allows you to do like this. It obviously knocks back your enemies, cutting them up, doing bleed damage, and just knocking them back, which while they're in Extreme Winds, you could use Wind Scythe since they're caught in the air, and then Extreme Wind, and then Great Wind Scythe. So all in all, pretty good. Both Great Wind Scythe, Extreme Winds will cost 2 skill points. Rippling Winds will cost 3, and you'll get that later on unless you just heavily focus your family tree. Sky Jump is 2, and Fan Flexibility, sorry, excuse me, my bad, is 1 skill point. Now, some of the combos that I found for this clan are medical. See, what I went is you could do a dual, you could go wind and medical, because that works really good with this clan. Because you could have Wind Slash right here. You could do everything you would typically do for your normal combo. You would go for a set M1s, Chakra Scalpel, and then you would obviously finish that up and then hit them with Wind Scythe and Greater One, and then the upgraded version of that, and then you could also do Wind Slash too, just to really do more damage to them. This clan is really good when it comes to zone controllers. It's a great counter to zone controllers and people who camp objectives and points for missions. It's really good for knocking them back and getting them off of it and just chipping away at their HP bar, and then you can slide in and do a combo on them and they'll die. That is the main purpose for this clan, but it's also a really good combo clan. Or combo extender clan, excuse me. Because you can extend combos, you can start combos, you can push people off point, you can chip away at them slowly by surely until they just barely have any HP left, and then you come in there, you grip them. That's simple. And the main reason why Wind is good with this is because you could use Blowback to knock them back, and then use Wind Scythe, and then use Great Wind Scythe on them, and so on and so forth. And why Medical is also good too, if you wanted to go a mix of both, is because you could do full M1s, or you could do 3 M1s into Chakra Scalpel, and then into Chakra Skewer. and then you could knock them back into Wind Scythe, into Greater Wind Scythe, and then into Wind Slash if you wanted to. What I would do is I would do obviously Medical. I think Medical is really good for combo extending, as you already know. It does moderate damage, causes bleed. So I would do 3 M1s, Chakra Scalpel, and then finish it off with a Chakra Skewer, knock them back, and then do Wind Scythe and then Great Wind Scythe. That's a really good combo I like to do because it's really fast, it does a lot of damage, and it doesn't drain too much chakra. Another combo you can do, which I've been recently doing a lot recently, is obviously the exact same as before, but instead of like using Wind Scythe and knocking them back, I would do Extreme Winds and then do the dual Wind Scythes and Wind Slash. Because this way I can do even more damage, I have even more bleed procking on the enemy. Of course, it's going to cost more chakra, but it's overall just going to be better because it helps also push them off of capture the zones. If they're camping their ice floor, like Houki, for example, or if they're camping their lava floor from the Kurochi clan, or if they're just overall camping the relic or scroll, it's really good because it helps get them off of it, do a lot of damage to them, proc a lot of bleed on them. It is extremely viable and extremely good. The Houki clan overall is extremely good. You'll be doing a lot of damage. If you want, you could play Scummy, do hit and run tactics because of dual wind sights that you could definitely be spamming out, and considering they don't have an extremely long cooldown, you could also be constantly using that. Wind Slash in itself is also really good too. Though later on, going into mid-game slash end-game, when Slash starts to heavily fall off, and it starts to obviously do barely any damage to them, and that's why you'd want to get Rippling Winds, because this way for Rippling Winds, you could Extreme Wind into Rippling Winds, and then you could do your dual wind size. That does a lot of damage, and also picks away at their HP, and the best skill in your entire family tree will be Rippling Winds. It knocks back, but it does a lot of damage, and I'm pretty sure it still does bleed. It used to do bleed if they removed it, but I'm pretty sure it still does bleed, and I may be wrong on that. Correct me in the comments below if I am wrong on that, but I don't think I am. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the showcase. If I had to really say what stats would you really focus on, I personally went strength. I went all into strength, going heavy. I think at one point I was hitting for 14.1 with my base M1s without Samurai Katana, and then when I got the Samurai Katana, I think I was hitting up to 17 damage per M1, which was really good. But obviously I was super slow. Also, on top of focusing strength, I started to focus a little bit of hand sign, so I could faster cast my things. So I could faster cast Wind Slash and whatnot. But if I had to really tell you which stats to focus, I would definitely say strength and meditation. So you could get more chakra, and you could just do just a fucking outrageous amount of M1 damage. And if you wanted to also go Tai too, that's also really fine. This clan is really good with fucking practically any branch. I'd say if you wanted to go Tai, this clan is really good with Tai. I'd say this clan is really good with medical. It's really good with wind, obviously. Like, this clan is good with a majority of skill trees in which other clans just wouldn't be good with. And obviously, as I said so many times in this video, it's really good for hit and run strategies, picking away at your opponent, getting them off point, or just overall dealing damage to multiple targets. It is an extremely good clan, though you will notice that over time, the damage on the skills start to extremely fall off, and they are more effective going to late game. And that's when other clans really start to hit their max potential and really just start to outdo you. I'll let you read over the skills real quickly and how many skill points they cost. Those are the clan skills and how much they cost. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to leave a sub down below if this helps you. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share this to a friend who just picked up the game and have just gotten this clan, or if you got this clan. Make sure to leave a subscribe down below and strap in for the ride for many more showcases and other Roblox videos alike. I hopefully have another video coming up within a few days, or maybe earlier, or maybe later today. I'll have another video posted, and it'll be something you won't expect, but it'll be on the new Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village arc. The main reason why I'm making a video on that is because I feel like a lot of people have mixed interpretations about it, and I feel like are personally pretty wrong. So hopefully later this week or later today I'll have that video up. So thank you guys for watching today. I hope you guys are blessed by God and have a beautiful day. See ya.